picks. You watched the Dang It's video? I hope you did. Look, I changed my shirt. Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks. Of course, I'm Steve. Dangle, specifically. I'm going to go through some of my favorite plays from the past week, but as I've been alluding to in the Dang It's video this week, in the Hat Picks and Dang It's video from last week, I said there's no hockey. How am I going to find highlights if there's no hockey? And I should not have said that. Because, as many of you have pointed out, just because the NHL stops does not mean that hockey stops. So while the NHL was on a break between the Eastern and Western Conference Final and the Stanley Cup Final, the Memorial Cup was happening. So this week's first hat pick goes to the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies for winning the 2019 Memorial Cup.
They were the regular season best. They were the best in the QMJHL. And now the Huskies are the best in the CHL. The Huskies are Memorial Cup champions.
Can you imagine me saying no hockey? Oh, it's just the biggest trophy in junior hockey. That's all, Steve. That's all. Now, congratulations to the Huskies. Seriously, that's a huge achievement. They're going to remember it for their whole lives. They were down in the final game. So, for the Memorial Cup champion, Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, that is our first hat pick. Now, you might be like, well, Steve, your second hat pick will surely be Finland winning the World Hockey Championship. Why wouldn't you mention it? It was an amazing story, and their fans were partying in a fountain like the Capitals. And to that, I would say, well, yeah. I would love to put that in the hat picks. We don't own the rights to that. We can't show you that in the same way that we can't just stream the new Aladdin movie. Or actually, can we do that? Oh, Drew's not here. This is my house. So even though we can't show it, let me just say, congratulations to Finland, Kiitos. I think that means thank you. I don't know a lot of Finnish. Finland has put themselves in a position in the hockey world where a few years ago when they won, it was like, hey, good for them. My voice doesn't go up anymore. No one's voice does. It's not a surprise when Finland wins something in hockey. They should have won gold in women's hockey recently, but that is a very long video in itself. Congratulations to Finland, but it's not cute anymore, and I think that's the way they like it. So that was our unofficial hat pick number 2. Let's make it hat pick number 2. Screw it, we don't need footage, you get my face. So hat pick number 3 then, the hit that got everyone talking. What a way to start the Stanley Cup Final. Torrey Krug obliterating Rob Thomas.
Without a helmet, Torrey Krug, angry as can be about the battle he was in, and threw a big check, and the fans in Boston always love that.
I don't care if it's Robert. I'm never gonna not call him Rob Thomas. That hit was that's one of the biggest hits, if not the biggest hit of the playoffs so far, which I guess is how it should go. Ramp it up.
It's like getting shot out of a cannon. Torrey Krug goes right in, and Thomas trying to make a play gets knocked hard by number 47, coming all the way from his own end.
I saw a lot of people calling for charging after this one. Nah.
A good, clean, hard hit. Never left his feet after he made the contact.
Now, first of all, Krug was hot under the collar because he got into like a WWE or AEW for some of you wrestling match with David Perron in front. And then he flies down the ice, and yeah, he's going fast, real fast. But he wasn't just full-blown juggernaut into it. There was a lot of gliding in there. There was no jump. Well, here's a screen cap of him off his feet. Well, yeah, because hits in real life are not like in video games. Your feet come up because there was a collision. I thought it was a clean hit, man. Let's take a look at this again. Just show it again. Woohoo! Now, Robert Thomas, whatever, he didn't play in game 2, but the Blues made sure to say it was not because of the Krug hit. And to that, I would say, I'll have to take your word for it. But this hit, because it was clean, that's a hat pick. Show it one more time. And last but not least, what better way to get your first career NHL playoff goal than an overtime in the Stanley Cup Final? Here's Carl Gunnarsson with a bomb.
Across to Gunnarsson, their shot, he scores! The Blues win it in overtime and have evened the series!
No hot dogging, just pure mustard. The hot kind, too. One time I accidentally put some of that in my fries and it hurt a lot. And you might say, well, that's what you get for being a psychopath who has mustard on their fries. And I would say, shut up, don't interrupt me, I'm doing a video. It's tasty, I like it. Carl Gunnarsson with a great shot. I mean, it wasn't particularly amazing. It's a slap shot. Sometimes those go in.
Right in the wheelhouse of Carl Gunnarsson. No chance for Rask to see that.
What's amazing is the circumstance. That was Carl Gunnarsson's 57th career NHL playoff game and just his first goal.
Patrick Maroon goes out to pick up the stray puck, kicking it along and saving it as a souvenir for Gunnarsson, who has staked his team to an even spot in this series.
Which is big, but it's not the most mind-blowing. Like, come on, Steve, I'm sure he must have scored goals in the American Hockey League in the playoffs. Well, no. Never made the playoffs in the American Hockey League. Well, okay then. He must have scored a playoff goal in either the SHL in Sweden or the Allsvenskan League even. No! Carl Gunnarsson played 38 career playoff games in the SHL over in Sweden. 0 playoff goals. I had to go to EliteProspects.com to dig this deep. Carl Gunnarsson's last playoff goal before the one he just scored was in the Super Elite, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is, for Linköping HC J20. So I guess that, like, Swedish junior? That's my assumption. Yada yada yada. Carl Gunnarsson had not scored a playoff goal at any level of hockey, anywhere, in 13 years. And then he bangs in this beauty in the Stanley Cup Final in overtime? Buddy. That's a hat pick. Not bad, Carl, not bad. Better late than never. And how did that goal come about? Well, a friendly conversation between a player and coach. This happened. Seriously.
Berube came in and said he used the pisser after the third period, and Gunnarsson came and stand next to him, and all Gunnarsson said to Craig was, all I need is one more chance. And that's true, apparently. It worked out.
I can't deny that. That's where that's where it happened. So that makes it even more fun, I guess. It's a good story.
I like hearing it.
All right. Okay. You could have just been like, we talked about it in the dressing room. I'd be like, that's what hockey players and coaches do for sure. Well, I'm going to scrub that part from my memory and just say, good for Carl Gunnarsson. That's a hat pick. All right. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If there were any that we missed, any others that you want to see, let me know in the comment box down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends that the Stanley Cup Final is young. We got some hockey left, folks.